You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
I can never get enough of the castle.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You will also, I am...
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've... And we'll see if we can't get you.
Do you suppose Black's children are as common as
Revelio. Lumos.
All of my siblings have gone on
Protego.
unless it's an old
I've seen the boys over there. How many letters do you think come in and out of Hogwarts every day?
Good thing Professor Weasley.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better.
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your...
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with... You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I have... For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks if I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
Are there any other empty paintings like...
Yes, a few. This entire... If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with it.
Have you gained any insights about the paintings?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me if you stumble on
Lumos.
something illuminating that's altered.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
My older brothers were all born to
Revelio.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake. Except when the giant squid splashes about. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
I want to read the chapter for potions today.
Revelio. Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
No. Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think. That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted.
Revelio.
Lenora, I solved the mystery.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumo.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is... Well, I'm glad someone figured. The moth! I should think...
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my
Revelio.